Good morning, my electrolytes. How you doing today? So we're gonna do a response to Minnesota Boy's video. I hate white people. Parentheses race war. Oh boy. So let's see what nonsense he has to spew yet again. Roll the intro, guys.
If you're new to my channel, make sure you check out my Patreon. You'll get perks like workout videos, instant messaging, customized t-shirts, one-on-one Skype conversations, etc. Basically, YouTube is censoring content creators like myself, and we need your support. You can help by donating $1 or more and becoming a Patreon. Support me and I'll support you back. The link is down below. What's up, fuck bitches? I'm back. And I'm going to be responding to an email that I received from a white man.
Oh, I'm gonna be responding to an email from a white guy. Okay, so let's see what this email has to say that he got.
Because I do get lots of emails from white people, but I thought this one was pretty unique. Simply because I get asked this question a lot. And the question is, why do I hate white people?
That's a good question. Why do you hate white people so much? Why do you? I'm interested in knowing why do you hate a whole race of people so much? I'm interested in knowing your position on why you do that.
Now, before I go into this, because I do know he's a non-believer, and he doesn't believe that white people are racist, nor hypocrites, but I'm going to prove him wrong. This man is married to a black woman and has 2 mixed mutt kids.
Hold on. Time out. Did you say this guy's married to a black woman? Which is fine. He can be married to her if he wants in life. As long as he falls in love with her, it's fine. I don't care. But did you say he has 2 mutt kids? Dude, what is wrong with you? What is the matter with you? I cannot believe those words just left your mouth. Anyone accuse white people of being racist? Dude, that is the most racist, prejudiced statement I've ever heard in my life. Have some tact, buddy.
And I didn't say that. That's what he said in the email. But I'm going to answer
Sure he did, buddy. You keep telling yourself that.
your question in this video for you non-believers. You know, there comes a time when you just say, fuck it, stop caring about how people feel, and just start speaking the truth.
The truth is hating an entire race because, something. I don't want to be a part of that whatsoever. Don't lump me in with all that. I don't want to be a part of that, my friend. I don't want to be a part of that. So the truth is going to be hating an entire race, based on their skin color. Leave me out of your truth, whatever it may be.
And with that being said, I hate white people. That's right. I hate you peckerwoods, you rednecks, you honkies, you snow chimps, and you white devils.
And you have the nerve to accuse white people of being racist while being racist yourself and using 3 racist slurs. Get on you, buddy. I bet you don't even see the hypocrisy at all in your statements, but I bet you don't.
Now, before you snow monkeys start chimping away in my comments, let me explain to you why white people are so insecure and contradicting themselves when it comes to racism.
How are white people contradicting themselves during racism, my friend? Let me guess, your explanation is going to be backwards, hypocritical, and racist. If I get those 3 things right, I'm going to give myself 100 points within the next clip.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't these the same people who go to the hood, making fake prank videos, exploiting black people for monetary gain?
What are you talking about, buddy? You're talking about fake prank channels here on YouTube? That's your best argument? That's your first argument, is fake prank channels here on YouTube. That's not a solid first argument to start out, bud. It's really not. Because that holds no ground whatsoever, bud. So that argument right there is going to collapse within itself. So that's 100 points from me saying it's backwards.
What's up, guys? Joey Salads here. And you may have seen on the internet and through the polls that a lot of black people don't like Trump. And they don't even like his supporters in some cases.
I don't know if you noticed, but that prank was staged, and those actors were paid to destroy anything that had a Trump sign on it. So that prank was fake to begin with, but so you're using that as an argument against pranks here on YouTube or something, and the profiting of the black people is collapsing within itself because that prank was found out to be fake anyways.
So what I did was I got a car, put some Trump apparel on it, and we're gonna park it in a black neighborhood and see what happens.
Aren't these the same people who call black people criminals and thugs for committing a crime, but then turn around and do the same crime and they claim it's just a mental illness?
Where in the world is this happening, bud? Let me know what world you're living in that it says, oh, I committed a crime and I claim it as a mental illness. What in the world are you talking about? What fantasy world that you're living in anyone claims that. Name me a case, name me evidence, because if you don't have any solid proof or evidence, I'm not gonna believe your argument or claim. And I'm gonna assume your argument is false, and you're just saying things up in the thin air, and it's gonna go away like a puff of smoke, dude. That argument holds no water if you don't have any evidence. You can't say a statement like that without anything to back it up. You can't. It makes you look silly. It makes you look silly in the process.
And he's got this delusion that the black race is inferior, and like a soldier, he's out there to defend the white race and to begin a race war. I mean, what he described was in no way a case. It was in no way relevant to a death penalty phase of a death penalty trial. It was about, I'm not sick, I'm not mentally ill.
Yeah.
My lawyers are wrong about that, and what the prosecution presented is in no way a surprise to me about his remorse.
And aren't these the same?
Yeah, Dylan Roof was a sick, mentally ill person who shot 9 black people when he went into a church. And he was sentenced to 27 months in prison. Good, I'm glad he was sentenced to 27 months. Because what he did was wrong. But if you're going to use that case as say, hey, look, all white people are bad, that's really stupid. And you're using that one tragedy happening in society to push your narrative. That's really sick and disgusting to me, dude. And I don't know how you can even continue to make an argument when you're doing that, my friend.
Same people who go on the internet calling you a nigger, and then they claim they're not racist, but the minute you fight back, they claim it's reverse racism.
Fucking autistic nigger.
She ain't messing with no broke niggers.
Get it out, you fucking nigger! Ow!
I just want to play the fucking game, nigger.
Death to nigger.
Fucking nigger!
The last one you use is Keemstar. Keemstar. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? No one takes Keemstar seriously. And when he said that, yeah, people condemned him for it. People condemned him to hell for it. So I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. People would have condemned them as well. So what are you talking about, dude? That's not the entirety of white people, dude. That's just a few white people that did something wrong. That's not the entirety of white people, dude. Did you think when putting this clip in and when you're trying to make this argument, did you think it over or no?
Alex is doing this shit! You fucking nigger! I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna... Yo, everybody type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger.
That's like saying that if a slave took the slave master's whip and started whipping the slave master, that would be reverse slavery. But reverse slavery never existed. Neither does reverse racism. White people claim that they're not racist, but yet we live in a racist divided country between blacks and whites.
You wonder why we do. Look at your video title. It's called I Hate White People, parentheses, Race War. Do you wonder why we live in a divided society? Because you're the one trying to start it, you idiot!
White people love Donald Trump, and everyone else doesn't.
Most white people voted for Hillary, and black people voted for Trump. Irony, huh? So it's not white people that love Donald Trump. It's actually black people that did and that voted for Trump, dude. So learn to look up something before you state it and say, oh, hell. It's going to make me look like an idiot. Yeah, black people actually voted for Trump, dude. And most white people voted for Hillary. So learn to look up something before you use it look silly, bro. Seriously.
Makes sense. Well, I guess we should have stayed segregated, right? Because if you really love Martin Luther King and what he stood for, you wouldn't have blew his brains out in the first place.
So what you're trying to argue to me is that the white people of today are responsible for killing Martin Luther King, who was born way, way back in the 60s? Are you kidding me? Yes, there was a crazy person that was responsible for shooting Martin Luther King, and yes, he was a white guy. But not the entirety of white people didn't kill Martin Luther King, you idiot. How can you be this naive and dumb, dude? How can you be? How can you be this? Ugh, I tell you. The level in your thinking is so Negative 50%. It's not even funny right now.
And killed him. They keep saying that racism is dying off, but then we keep having these discussions. And I certainly wouldn't be making these videos, because after all, I was just a gamer. I used to enjoy playing video games until one day you thought it was funny and then called me a nigger. But I guess that's just you being a troll.
That's why you decided to start to hate the entirety of white people, because a few white people left comments on your video saying nigger? How do you not know? How do you know if it was white people or black people? How do you not know that? It could be anybody, because it's the internet, for Pete's sakes, and it's YouTube. It's anonymous people on YouTube. It could have been black people, it could have been white people. You never know. So just to say, oh, it's white people leaving me those comments, it's preposterous, because you don't even know who it was behind the comments at all. Unless you went to investigate yourself, unless you did CSI kind of thing. But I doubt you did that, so you don't even know who was behind the comments to begin with. Were those comments unwarranted? Yeah, sure. But you don't know who was behind it to begin with, so you can't blame white people if you don't know who was behind it in the first place.
And being a character on the internet, just trying to get a reaction out of me. Because after all, white people are saying that we should just normalize the N-word and normalize all racist words, so that way they can just make jokes and be funny.
No, they're not trying to normalize it, my friend. Do you not know what context means at all? Like, if you use it in the proper context, I don't care if you use it, to be honest. If you use it as like, hey, what up, you know, whatever, that's fine, I don't care. But if you're going to use it like in a racist zone, sure, I'm going to get upset. But I don't care what context you use it. It's all about context. Context is key. So that's the one thing you need to understand. Context is key, my friend. Context is key.
But then these are the same people who claim that I'm too sensitive, but every time I talk, they flag down the shit that I say. I thought actions speak louder than words.
They were actually flagging down your videos, dude. Your videos wouldn't be up, or your whole channel would be taken down if you're getting that many flags from all the supposed white people that are flagging down your channel. Your channel will be gone. So I don't think you're getting flagged down or anything. I think you're just saying that to push a narrative, and you're just making that up out of the spot.
Because if they do, then you shouldn't get mad if I call you a snow chimp or say that I hate you.
They're going to get pissed at you because you're being just as racist as you say they're claiming to be racist too, when they haven't even done nothing to you. So what are you going to say? Like, to innocent people that haven't done anything and say, I hate you? Like, dude, that's a sorry outlook to way to look on life when you go out to people. That's really sorry outlook, dude. I can't believe you have that outlook at all.
Police brutality, a corrupt system, and 400 years of racism should.
We can agree on is that, yeah, police brutality needs to stop, yeah. Because some people like get out of control with the police job. Now, that's one thing we can agree on. But the rest of this video negates that one positive message you're trying to send. You saying, I hate white people throughout the whole video is not going to send a positive message, dude. So that little message at the end is not going to negate the whole fact that you're being racist this whole video. So, my electrolytes, what did we learn today? We learned that Minnesota boy hates white people because of the few comments he got on his gaming videos. And that's no way to look out on life, my electrolytes. So that's going to be it for me, my electrolytes. You can follow me here. My Twitter handle should be right here. I am most active on there. I post my videos there as well. So that's going to be it for me, my electrolytes. Have a great day and stay awesome.